And the women come in here a day or so after the... Allez, touche, soudain, go.
Hi Anna. Siemra?
Diana.
So,
The podium yesterday, and she's got a good one going on. This will be the time to beat Switzerland, Johanna Helen, on the line. 1:21.95. All right. Now it gives her head a little shake, Thomas. Always interesting when you go with bib number one, isn't it? You've done the inspection. The track probably doesn't get much better from a cleanliness standpoint. There's no chisel marks in the turns or anything like that. But perhaps there's just a little bit of residual snow that hasn't been skied off. So it remains to be seen whether number one was the fast number or whether she's going to have to sit back and watch. Got towards the last couple of turns, coming towards the finish line. Austria, what's it going to be? Second spot, 19/100 behind Johanna Hallam from Switzerland with a 1:22.14.
Yeah, shaking her head a little bit. She knows maybe where she made a little mistake. She had a good lead going into the coach's corner, so she was ahead at this point of the course. Looked like she had a solid performance. Perhaps Johanna a little bit more aggressive through fall away and releasing the skis earlier down that pitch into gun barrel, making the difference.
Ça t'a décalé.
Bah, et après, il y a le bombé, j'ai déclenché le pied droit et là, c'était à 10 mètres de la porte d'après.
T'as fait un bon rope, ouais.
Ouais.
Avec 4 dixièmes d'avance à la terre.
Return to the finish. Here she comes. Let's bring her home, Canada. Is it going to be a new leader? Oh, yeah. 7/10 of a second ahead. 1:21.26 for our new leader, Austria's Ramona Siebenhofer.
Well, that's a good lead she's got there. I'm impressed. I'm surprised. She was just so smooth on the skis. She never did panic. She was just always nice and smooth, really nailed the line everywhere. And it paid off for her. That was a good challenge on the course.
Paolo e Stefanini continuano a spostarsi, poi invece quella di Paolo facilissima, punti la porta e, punti la
Rolling, keeping those ankles nice and supple. Just enough edge to get direction change. Tuck across the finish line. Second spot for Schmidhofer currently. Wow.
Gotta be happy with that. Hey, Drew,
Yes.
improvement over the downhill results. Lots of racing still to come. We'll have to see where that lands her at the end of the day.
Very, very interesting. Now we've got Siebenhofer, Schmidhofer, and Hallen, the top three. But we have got some big guns coming at us right now. This one, in the start house, from Italy, Federica Prigioni. Direction changes, staying aerodynamic, driving towards the finish line. Forza Italia, Federica Prigioni, fifth position. Wearing the leader's bib.
Yeah, Brignone, just a few mistakes here and there, getting a little in the backseat. Here we go. We see her coming off coach's corner, just getting the tips up, getting the shoulders up, catching that air, pushing her back into the backseat. So sometimes, you can get away with those little mistakes, but then we saw a few other little mistakes creep into things again there. Getting the tips up, going down into fall away. So the Austrians sitting 1 and 2, and they are happy to see.
Milana Kepler from Austria. What's the number going to be beside her name at the finish? Fourth spot. Okay, currently, look at that setup. 1, 2, 3. Austria, Switzerland. Ooh, this is good.
And Timbler knows it. Look at this mistake that she made up here. Swinging way wide, inefficient, getting pushed way out, and then just barely making it that gate on fall away, and that's just not the line you want to have when you're falling down. Everything falls away, and you are not on the right line.
Oh my God.
You just have to dig your edges in, put on the brakes, and pull over to the left to make that red gate. But nice recovery from her. Made the finish.
Elena Costoni. One more turn to go. And what's that number going to be? New leader! New leader! Wow! Amazing!
Cardone didn't disappoint us today. She had a 4/10 and a second deficit on the upper section of the course, but made it all back and then some. Taking the early lead here in Lake Louise. What a great run from Elena Cardone.
That was phenomenal, Thomas, the way she ate that back up.
She was in the lead on the top part.
That was wild. I mean, you could tell by the body language coming out of the start house and just how she set up that first series of turns and then packing huge heat going into fall away.
Vedi che è una ultima apprendistato? Sì, mi sembra di aver fatto tutto bene. Infatti io ho cannato un po'. Ho così tanto sopra.
Lana Bucarelli, I know she's shot, but we're glad to have her here in the finish area. That's going to tell us at the final, just going to finish. Here she comes. New leader, 23 hundredths of a second. Norway's right here with the Bullwinkler. Yeah, that's what you like to see.
Yeah, she is pumped. Perhaps a little bit surprised. I'm not sure with that reaction, but man, is she ever pumped. You know what? She was right on her line. You can see her going into fall away right here. She had more direction than we saw Lara Gut. Was going much more straight than that. But she was able to get back on the skis, really comfortable. You could see she wasn't surprised at all. She was right where she wanted to be. She was able to land, then do her transition into go from right ski to left ski.
up to the finish from France. Romain Redoli, fourth. Quatrième position à ce moment. Eh bien.
Well, a solid challenge from the French woman. Let's see the replay. Really diving into fall away. Very aggressive there. Getting a little light, but just a really good line into fall away.
From Italy, in trouble on the main section of the course. Is she going to be able to reel back enough time to see the podium? Second place! Oh! He goes, okay. Wow! Unbelievable comeback. Head shaker. I mean, we all know that having your ski up by your ear is not the best place for it, but Gudja did manage to make an amazing recovery, stomp that foot back on the ground, and get back to work. Look at this. Whoa! Yeah, that's not where it's supposed to be, I don't think.
Yeah, I don't think that's the way she visualized going through there. You can see the coach. But Ragnar Mowinkle holding on to the lead. But that was incredible. Coach at the end.
Up, up, up! Currently in the green. Is it going to stay that way? What's it going to be, Lake Louise? New leader! New leader! Colleen Suter currently in the hot seat with a great run. 1:20.75 seconds. 1,600 ahead of the Norwegian Mowinkle. 3,600 ahead of Gudja. Okay,
Wow.
this is fun.
This is fun. You saw that Mowinkle getting bumped to second, goes to third. Cortoni now off.
skis have to be lightning fast underneath the feet of the Oshes. Marion Proctor on the line. In third spot. Poppin Goja to fourth. All right, that podium is changing up skier after skier.
Yeah, well, maybe not a big surprise, but sooner than we see Goja off the podium. That's one of the favorites that we saw. We thought maybe 6 but it's not going to be.
Not to beat Goja today. Yeah. So, one of the taller skiers on the circuit. Here she comes, Switzerland's Michelle Gattine. What's that number going to be? Number 7. Losing a little bit more time off the bottom and currently sitting in the top 10 position.
So much time to be made up on the bottom, made up or lost. It's hard to see the difference. You know, with the Goja and Suter, we saw them make up lots of time on the bottom. They were pushing hard, letting the skis run, being in that aerodynamic position. But it's kind of a course of two tails. So you got the upper section of the course, some athletes really nail it, and then we have some athletes really nailing the bottom.
Thank you. Number 11.
as it was earlier on. They're at racer 47. As guys, he comes across the finish line and finishes her run, currently sitting with a top 10. Bangs the pole down. She left a little bit out on the track.
So stupid.
She tied with the last split with Suter. Without that mistake, I think she could have been close to the podium or on that.
It's a mistake, but okay.
But she's got a superb touch on her skis, as Thomas alluded to. Here she comes from France, Tessa Worley, 10th spot. Kaiser took off lead to 11. Sitting in 10th. And a wave to the crowd. Great to have Tessa in the house here at Lake Louise.
Well, I'll tell you, when Tessa Worley looks at her split times, she'll be pretty surprised. See, she was right in the mix up on the upper part.
Line. See if she can bring a little bit of heat to the finish. Italy's Marta Bassino finds herself in 10th spot.
Well, solid performance for her, just bumping Willie down into 11. You see this mistake? This is the mistake she made here in the coaches drew, just really direct on the line. And look at that, you can see where most of the other tracks were 2-3 meters inside of her, but she went right out to the outside panel.
woman can do, or the young Swiss woman can do down at the bottom. This is Switzerland's Jasmine Fleury on the line. 7th position. Really good run for Jasmine. Very good. Solid skiing there. 8/10 in the second back. Top 10.
Yeah, we can see her getting a little pushed up. We kind of missed that on the first time down. That might have been right in fishnet there. You could see her catch an edge there and just get pushed off her line.
Cornelia Hunter, what's it gonna be? Second place for Connie. Wow. Maybe that rest day paid off, Thomas.
Yeah, what a surprise. But she is pumped, as she should be. Making up all sorts of time at the bottom. If the course was a little bit longer, we probably would have had a new leader. As she was reeling in the Swiss touring suitor right to the finish. And just 200 separating first and second. And now we got Mowinkle hanging on to that bronze.
Breezy's on the hunt here, down in that truck. As we mentioned, coming back from the knee injury, finds herself currently sitting in top 20. Good skiing, Breezy. 1:22.08 the time. 1.33 seconds off the lead pace. Breezy's getting stronger, feeling more confident each and every run down the speed track. I know she's hungry. I know she's looking to hold a crystal globe in her hand one of these days. It won't be long. Lago on final approach to the finish in her chuck. Is she going to be inside the top 10? Top 20 for Nicole Lago currently. She throws that hand down. She knew that her line choice was maybe less than ideal, or maybe the speed she was carrying pushed her a little bit deeper than she wanted to be. There you go. Suter, Putzer, and Mowinkle are top 3 currently. From Lac Etchemin, Quebec, Marie-Michel Gagnon. Top 10. Sitting in 10th, inside the top 10 with an 8th place right now. Fingers crossed.
Bravo, Mitch. What a good run. A great bottom section of the course. She just cleaned up a few sections. Could have been close to the podium. Definitely has the skills to be a podium contender. We can see her get a little bit of light through fall away and then throwing the tips back down the...
Even at the finish line. Okay, straight shot here on down. The Italian will find herself a 22nd spot. Her time for the Super G, 1:24.05.
Santo Dio.
Okay, well, folks, this race is anything but over. We still have some big and interesting names. We have Alice Robinson coming up, number 28, Stephanie Venier, 29, and then the Canadians coming out as 32, 37, and 44.
Stage here, pulling on this proverbial string to straighten the line. Lufer finds herself currently sitting in 21st position.
So now it becomes a question of picking up points. These athletes want to finish in the top 30. They get points, World Cup points for finishing in the top 30. That helps their start position. They move up the rankings.
heading for home. The Austrian, Nadine Fest, on the line. 21st spot. 1 minute, 22.34 seconds. 1.6 seconds back of our leader.
Well, it's a tight race, Drew. 1.5 seconds separates the top 20.
That's amazing.
That is, they're really stacking them in there. And I think that speaks to the conditions up on the course. It's just so perfect that every athlete has a chance.
Couple of turns. Are her skis running fast? It's getting a little bit chiselly down here. What's it gonna be? 15th spot for Alice Robinson currently. Gives her head a little bit of a shake.
Well, Alice sure had us excited there for a bit there.
That
You know,
big
she was
section
just
series
2 tenths behind after Gun Barrel. That was definitely in the hunt, but you could see that the skills of a Korean shooter on the lower part are difficult for a GS skier to match. And Alice Robinson losing, you know, a fair chunk of time on this lower part, but what a respectable run from her. I'm sure we're going to see more of her. Perhaps she's getting more
the opportunity to reel in a couple of positions. Now, is she looking at top 10, top 15, top 20? 14th spot inside the top 15 for Stephanie Vanier from Austria.
no one has come down the mountain since her to take her out of that spot. So.
Ongoing, pushing hard, exactly the inspection. Germany's doing right now. Let's see what her time is going to look like on the finish line. Jenna Bidley, 11th spot. All right, she goes okay. I'll take that. I'll take that. I can stay inside the top 15. I'll be happy.
Yeah, she had the exact same split time as Corinne Suter on this lower part of the course, so she was fine.
Especially with that
good
little
skis, good tuck.
that little bobble up top too, where she had to make that quick move.
Podium there. These girls are happy to be on that top 7, but
Over the top of the skis, Austria's Christina Eiger on her final approach, and she'll sneak in here 27. So that's in the points right now. And speaking of in the points, I'm just looking at the results. up our second Canadian woman of the day here at Lake Louise, gang. Valérie Vanier from Mont-Tremblant, Quebec, 26 spot.
Well, Val will know. She'll know that she didn't have the run that
down low in her tuck. She performed incredibly well last March at Panorama at the Junior Worlds, and the result today in the 20s, 20th position. That's in the points for Germany's Emma Eicher.
Posso andar de...
Into the second, she's behind. What's it going to be for Nadia Dalago at the finish? 29th spot. She is really close to that points bubble. Saranno at the finish line. What's it gonna be? Inside the top 10. She's pumped about that. We're pumped for her. Big run for Laura. That was fantastic.
Oh, you gotta love it. She is pumped. She slots in just behind our very own.
Working them, trying to keep them floating and smooth. We're going to be inside the top 20. Let's find out. 32, just outside the points for Canada's Candace Crawford. all through there. There's still some direction changes that have to be made, so you can't get bullet low. And she finds herself in the mix. 26th spot currently. That means points if she can stay inside the top 30. Fiera from Bosnia-Herzegovina at the finish line. Will she get inside the top 30? Not today. 34th position currently with a race time of 1 minute 23.53 seconds. What happens? How's it going to be for Tricia Magnan from the United States as she takes it down low, cracking those gates as she comes through? Where's she going to find herself? 34th spot, just outside the points. This is where it gets so.
Hey, go, go, go.
Kyle, down low, in her tuck, trying to get some speed out of those skis. 37th position.
Five more racers.
Is she going to be able to sneak inside the top 30 and score a point or two on the finish line? What's she going to do? 24th spot for Isabella Wright. All right, she's in the mix.
Well, you know that she's made a few mistakes. Isabella Wright not having fully set.
Coming back into form and working with new materials. She finds herself in 29th spot right now. So that's a point or two for Ilka Stewart if she can hang in there. Let's find out. We've got 3 more skiers to go. What happened? Missed the
I
gate.
wasn't watching.
She missed the gate. She came over that roll and did not have direction. It skied out.
Gran lavoro Gareth, ottimo lavoro oggi.
Woman on the track for the foreseeable future. Let's make her feel welcome, Australia's Greta Small. 39 spots. So hopefully we've got everything okay from a judge and jury standpoint. All our
Corinne, congratulations. This is your second Super G victories and this is the first one here in Lake Louise after an amazing weekend. Feels good, I guess.
Yes, very good. And at the end, yeah, I was close to the victory, but it never happened. And today I just wanted, to ski as fast as I can. And it was so, a lot of mistakes also. But at the end, it was so tight again. But today I was the lucky one.
What did you think at the start?
I was not so nervous like in the downhill, I think, because now, it's getting better day by day. But at the inspection, I knew that it's going to be a lot of fun. I like the course and the snow is very good. The weather is today amazing. And yes, I just tried to enjoy the last day here again.
Congratulations, well done. Congratulations.
So now we go.
Coach at the end.
Up, up, up! Currently in the green. Is it going to stay that way? What's it going to be, Lake Louise? No leader! No leader! Colleen Suter currently in the hot seat with a great run. 1:20.75 seconds. 1,600 ahead of the Norwegian Moeko. 3,600 ahead of Goja. Okay,
Wow.
this is fun.
This is fun. You saw that Moeko get bumped.
Yeah. I have to have a bite.
Julie to Michelle.
I gotta have a bite of food.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Bon après-midi, mesdames et messieurs. Merci and thank you for joining us at the 2022 Audi FIS Ski World Cup at Lake Louise, presented by Tech Women's Super G event. We are proud to present the top 3 podium winners from today's race. In third place, en troisième position, representing Norway, Ragnhild Moeko. In second position, en deuxième place, representing Austria, Cornelia Hutter. And in first place, en première place, representing Switzerland, Colleen Suter. We now bring you the 2022 Audi FIS Ski World Cup at Lake Louise, presented by Tech Women's Super G Awards Ceremony. Presenting today's awards, Norman, Carla, Hayden, and Lincoln Fraser from Tech. In third place, representing Norway, Ragnhild Moeko. In second place, representing Austria, Cornelia Hutter. Et maintenant, Mesdames et messieurs, ladies and gentlemen, your 2022 Audi FIS Ski World Cup at Lake Louise presented by Tech Women's Super G Champion, votre champion du monde en Super G de la Coupe du Monde Audi FIS, représentant Switzerland, Corinne Suter. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for our Women's Super G Champions National Anthem. Once again, congratulations to our podium, Norway's Ragnhild Mowinckel, Austria's Cornelia Hutter, and our winner from today's Women's Super G, Corinne Suter from Switzerland.